What happened later? Another story, Master Dandelion.
Please, tell us more of the Witcher.
Of his return to the Witcher's fortress at the world's end where his brethren awaited. Sing on, dear minstrel.
Why don't one of you fetch a tankard full of mead for our bard, something to soothe his throat? For 'tis Dandelion whose ballads all go straight for the heart. Stop chattering like sparrows, still yourselves and listen.
This evening I'll recount a tale none before have ever heard. Yours truly had his part. One might say I played a key role. Our tale takes us to Vizima, 1 year after the Witcher's famed taming of the Striga. A certain alderman, an enemy of poetry and a stranger to all concepts of love, I might add, had me cast in jail and insisted I be hanged. You see, his wife, a captivating, considerably younger creature, had succumbed to my charm. In my hour of need, as I rotted in my cell, who should appear, if not the Witcher Geralt himself?
My dear Captain, I'll say it again. This bloated minstrel should pay with his head for harming my little blossom.
Gentlemen, I haven't the faintest notion what this is about. I am Master Dandelion, the most esteemed poet in this land, and I insist I am completely innocent.
Shut up, Dandelion. And you, cease your insistence, Councillor. I've been clear. The suspect will remain in custody pending the conclusion of our investigation.
I'm astounded at your obstinacy, Captain. My poor Siegfrieda wails day and night asking when this knave will finally be punished. As an alderman, I must demand...
This is the city jail, not a town council meeting. Now, you'll have to excuse me. Duty demands that I take my leave. Oh, what do you want?
I need to speak to the prisoner.
Dandelion, be my guest. But keep your hands where I can see him, and the conversation short.
Geralt, am I ever glad to see you. How did you find me?
News travels fast. What did you do this time? I mean, people don't get arrested for busking.
The accusations are pure slander.
I don't doubt that. Of all the men who have ever been in here, not one has been guilty.
Just once you could give me the benefit of the doubt? I admit I spent a few positively enchanting hours with that airy spirit.
And the alderman walked in to see.
Well, I still had my cap on. But I ask you, where's the crime? And to demand my head? Come now, must we take ourselves so seriously?
You've outdone yourself this time, Dandelion. That alderman would personally strangle you if he could.
Dandelion, the butcher's boy came to say you ordered sirloin steak and chicken livers.
My dear Captain, please don't tell me you thought prison gruel would satisfy me.
Don't overdo it, Dandelion. This was not our deal. That 2,000 orens guarantees you won't hang too quickly. I don't remember talking about luxury accommodations.
These guards have not an ounce of imagination.
2,000 orens? Are you out of your mind, Dandelion?
No need to get riled. I've got it all figured out. The good captain will make sure the alderman doesn't get his way. I'll spend a few days in here, finally get some sleep, let the alderman cool down, and it'll all blow over.
You bribed the captain of the city guards?
Money opens all doors, Geralt.
Sounds beautiful. But care to tell me how you got your hands on 2,000 orens?
That, my dear Witcher, is strictly for me to know. Why can't you just trust me, Geralt? All right. If you must know, I borrowed the money from a very trustworthy individual and aim to pay it back as soon as I'm released.
I hope you didn't do anything stupid, though I suspect you might have.
Enough of this chatter. Visiting hours are over.
Are you Geralt of Rivia the Witcher?
What do you want?
Mr. Glover wants to see you soon as possible. I'd advise you to comply if you want to help your friend Dandelion avoid some serious trouble.
Mr. Blubber?
Been away from Vizima for a while, I see. Mr. Glover rules the town. When he tells you to jump, make sure to ask how high. Understand?
What have you done now, Dandelion? All right, let's go see this Glover.
I know.
Curses!
Well, well, so the Witcher deigns to come and see me after all.
Your man stopped me in the street.
I wonder, what are the chances of surviving a fight against two ravenous wyverns?
Depends who's fighting.
Someone not entirely familiar with a sword, an artist, let's say a minstrel.
So how much does Dandelion owe you?
An even 2,000, and I know he aims to flee the city the moment they release him from jail. He foolishly believes he can outsmart Mr. Glover. My men have asked around. We know he's broke as a newborn beggar. To make matters worse, none in this city are willing to lend to him. I've no gripe with you, Witcher, but frankly, you may be his only chance. So, what'll it be?
If Dandelion doesn't pay his debt, I will.
More reasonable than I thought. Get the coin, quick, plain and simple. I hate to pressure you, but the city jail can be a depressing place. Heard a prisoner recently hung himself by his own bootlaces.
It needn't get that depressing for Dandelion. You have a deal. I'll pay his debt. Call it a side effect of having friends.
You look like a bird just shit in your soup. Conversation not go as planned.
Not the nicest man I've met, no.
Gun Hargus, leader of the band of brethren. Me and my friends, well, Glover's no friend of ours. In truth, we're irked the twerp thinks he rules these streets.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Got an offer for me?
Indeed. We heard of your troubles. Well, yours and that likeable scoundrel Dandelion's, and we'd like to help.
News travels fast around here. To what do I owe this unexpected kindness?
Let's say we wouldn't mind seeing Glover humbled. We, as the band of brethren, hold something of value, a treasure we're willing to entrust to you, should you prove worthy of our trust.
Well, it sounds a bit complicated, but I'm in no position to turn you down. How do I prove myself worthy?
You need to visit us each in turn. You'll find Grifferin and Gruzel at the tavern, while Navik should be loitering by the cemetery gate. Once you've finished with them, come see me at my smithy. I too will want to test the metal from which you were forged.
This treasure sounds mysterious.
The band of brethren once were 5. The 4 you know of and Kuna. Toward the end of the war we were down and broke, and to be blunt we started ambushing all manner of merchants, mercilessly stripping them of their lot. During one such attack we robbed a peddler of a strange stone. Kuna, who knew a thing or two, claimed it was magic. He chanted a bit and produced a glowing portal. He believed that we'd find an elven treasure on the other side. The Long-Ear supposedly concealed their valuables in nooks accessed only through portals. Driven by belief, bravery, and probably a bit of greed, Kuna stepped through and never came back.
And you want me to have this stone? Sounds more dangerous than enticing.
You're a witcher, while Kuna was but a scribe who joined the army for adventure. If something does indeed lurk on the other side, I don't doubt you'll manage. And if you find nothing but Kuna and his treasure, we'll take the treasure and bring us our boy. He's got some explaining to do.
All right. I'll see you soon then.
Stop thumping your feet.
Problem?
Damn, you talk loud. Oh, my head.
You don't look too good.
Dwarven spirit. You won't get me to touch it.
Hangover?
I drank almost an entire demijohn on a bet. The damned innkeeper dared me. Oh, so I paid the 30 orens and passed out with just one shot left.
Clever guy, that innkeeper.
Yeah, charged me for cleaning too, as I couldn't hold it down. Oh, feels like a goat kicked me in the head. Oh, I'd give the world for a tankard of buttermilk. Hey, bring me some and I'll show you something.
Whoa, not here, please.
Stop yelling! I know of a treasure.
All right. I'll get you some buttermilk, but you best not be lying about the treasure.
They buried me.
Stand still!
Hocus pocus, focus on this. Your mother stands when she wants to piss.
Ah, a challenge. How much?
50 orens to enter.
Well, I'm about 50 orens short, but I can kick your ass for free if you want.
Hello, fancy a meal? Or have you another reason for coming?
What other reason?
There's a comfortable bed out back. What'll it be?
I'll smash your face.
50.
Get ready.
You're no stranger to fighting.
My mother taught me. What would you say about her now?
Nice lady. Here's your prize.
What do you want? Here for a beating?
I didn't come here with that intention, but you could always try.
Let me slap that stupid smile off your face. Put up 25 orens and let's get it over with.
I think I'll take you up on that.
And that's 2 less teeth.
Don't worry, you look nice.
Here's your coin. Now leave me alone. Grizzle's my name. I fight better than all these pussies put together.
I wager I can take any of these pussies one-handed, you included.
Are you being smart with me? Come here and I'll beat that flapping mouth of yours to a pulp.
Your friend Gunn sent me.
Should have said so from the start. Bare fist boxing's our game. Takes 75 orens to enter.
Actually, I'd be happy to show you how it's done.
swiving Witcher. You've got some quick hands there.
Work on that right hook.
Take your coin and shove off. I hate this day.
Down and out. Make sure to tell Gunn I won, your trust.
Yeah, all right. You're a decent boxer, Witcher. You know, after a good fight, buttermilk helps alleviate the head pain. I landed a few there. Better have some.
I'm itching to it so. Who wants to get slapped?
Bye.
Hello, stranger. Anyone ever say you have an intriguing smile?
Funny, I thought I never smiled.
Care to sit down to a game of dice poker with me?
I must warn you I play for keeps, even against beauties like you.
What'll it be, handsome?
You look worried. Something bothering you?
My dear friend claims anyone would be happy to be in my position, but I'm unable to rejoice as long as this bad feeling persists.
Some say you should trust your feelings.
I suppose they're right. I've never been disappointed when I've followed my intuition.
Care to tell me what happened? I'm a witcher. Maybe I can help.
Truly? I can't believe my luck. You see, several days ago, I won an old house. At first I was overjoyed. That is, until I had a strange dream. They say the house is haunted, and I feel it will bring me ill luck. I know it all sounds ridiculous, but on another occasion I won a man's wife.
Some guy bet his wife? Bold.
The mayor, actually, but I handled it well and promptly lost her to another man. But what of my house?
Well, if it is infested, I can probably clear out any visitors. You could then sell it off with a witcher's guarantee.
Splendid! But you must do one thing before I give you the key. You see, a soothsayer recently told me I would be stripped of troubles by one who brought me a turquoise ring.
All right, if you say so. I'll bring you a ring if I find one.
What'll it... You're quite a player, Witcher. Though I must admit I find you distracting as well. It's finally happened. I've been stripped clean of coin.
Care to wager something else?
Sorry, but I'm not in the habit of mixing business with pleasure. I do have an offer, though. I shall reveal to you a certain mystery, provided you likewise fleece 2 other players I know. Good players.
I can do that.
Why did I know you'd agree? Very well, you must beat Orrel and Gunn. Once you have, return to me and I shall tell you something.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Sergeant Orrel at your service.
Let's talk.
Met a sewer rat who claimed you completely fleeced poor Milka. Glad to hear someone put the lass in her place.
I met a sewer rat who claimed you're not a bad player yourself. What's your line of work?
I'm a mercenary. We make sure those shit-eaters don't come crawling out of the sewers. They've multiplied recently.
Right.
And let me tell you, friend, it all began with that shipment of rotten cabbage. The whole city started shitting its guts out. That and all manner of syphilitic scum began multiplying in the sewers. But we shut all the entrances and the streets are safe. Yeah.
Nice solution, cheap and easy. As it happens, I'm a witcher and I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at that scum.
Oh, you would you? Oh, it's no concern of mine. Matter of fact, I'm not much bothered, except if something guts you, it'll be my head. Well, how do I know you to be a witcher? How do I know you'll emerge unscathed?
I can prove it.
Very well. I hear witches are damned incredible heavyweights. If you can drink me under the table, I'll believe you to be a witcher and give you the keys to the sewers.
It's a deal.
Mate.
smash your face.
Damn it!
Oh, I'm exhausted. That took a ploughing witcher to outdo me.
I think I've proven myself. Give me the key.
You know what? I haven't met anyone who'd suit me in conversation as much as you have any time in the recent past. It almost feels like we're brothers. Because you see, I come from the family of the famous traveller, Bivard Backhuysen.
Sergeant, the key.
Geralt, call me Oral. We drank together, which makes you my mate. So this ancestor of mine, the traveller, what adventurer really, he kept a journal. It's nothing short of an antique now. It's been in the family for generations.
I've heard of Backhuysen. Didn't he discover the Swallow's Tower?
Oh, that's him. Geralt, I suddenly feel a terrible longing. Take the journal, my one and only friend. And the key to the sewers. Come here, give us a kiss.
Maybe some other time. Take care.
I'll smash your face.
Gods, grant me patience.
Saw you fighting. Not too shabby.
I try my best.
This fighting goes on at the city jail nights. You should drop in.
Illegal fights? Sounds interesting.
Yes?
Smash your face.
Mate.
Welcome to the Hairy Bear. How can I help?
I'm looking for a place to stay. Wouldn't mind some food and a fire to warm my feet by.
You've come to the right place. If you're hungry or thirsty, call a waitress. Rooms are a modest 5 orens.
I'll take a look around if you don't mind.
Yes?
Gunn sent me.
So he decided to track you down after all. Mighty happy about that, Witcher, believe you me. Glover is one son of a bitch who deserves to have his ears boxed, and that's always easier in a group.
Yeah, Gunn also mentioned some treasure.
Right indeed. It just might be enough to pay off your friend's debt. But that's enough prattling. There's customs need to be observed.
Customs?
To gain the trust of the band of brethren, you have to defeat each of us in a duel. Bottles and tankards are my weapons of choice.
So, last man standing?
Yeah, and that's usually Grifferin.
What was I supposed to do?
Oh, not good. I'm seeing trouble. Witcher, you're a good man. A good man.
I win. Now if I can just make it to that bench. You're quite a heavyweight.
All that drinking's made me hungry. Ooh, a cold roast would hit the spot. You care for some?
Oh yeah.
Who's this? That is some strong spirit. Well,
I'm looking for a place to stay.
you've come to the...
I'll take...
Yeah?
Get me, chicken.
I've got some buttermilk. Drink up.
Ah, my saviour. That was delicious. So, it's time I was on my way.
The treasure? Spit it out.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you see, years ago, I was a very promising student of magic. Tremendous potential. Truly tremendous. Yet fate played tricks, and a certain propensity of mine prevented me from completing my internship and duly mastering the art. Yet I sensed certain forces. Nearby lies a warehouse with mages once stored their artifacts. Though it stands almost empty, it emanates.
What would I want with an empty warehouse?
Well, nothing, of course, but the stone inside might interest you. It responds to spells, elemental ones to be sure. I wager if you cast a trick or two, it'll take you to treasures beyond.
Sounds pretty far-fetched. Anyway, where's this warehouse?
That's just around the corner. Here, take the key.
See ya.
You shouldn't linger here.
getting sicker.
Damn, this is nasty weather.
Depends how you look at it.
Playing optimist. What do you want?
I'd like to go roaming about the cemetery.
Oh, there's plenty of things I'd like to do, but I don't go bothering others about it. The cemetery's closed on account of the beasts that haunt it.
I'm a witcher. I slay monsters for money.
Oh, expect me to be grateful? Hail the arrival of my saviour? Well, I ain't got the budget to retain witchers. Business has turned sour. I'd rather not think what people are doing with their dead.
Think the Burgermeister might be interested?
Oh, why do the gullible ones always come to me? Think the authorities bother with the problems of common folk? You're better off turning to someone of the leisure class. Say the nobleman, Everton of Rind.
What's his interest in this?
My tourist information? Ask him yourself. I can tell you that he's put a reward on monsters' heads and holds the key to the cemetery.
Sounds like he might be worth a visit.
What do you want?
Gunn told me to see you.
Gunn does have some inane ideas, but what can I do, seeing he's my former commander? All right, young man, try to beat me at dice. Let's see what you've got up your sleeve.
I'll come back later.
Well, I'll be an artless, dizzy-eyed hedge-pig. You beat me. Not many have, mind you. Especially when I was young and no one thought to accuse me of cheating, so I played with the weighted dice all the time. Hey!
Make sure to tell Gunn I won. Though how that makes me trustworthy, I'll never know.
Oh, I will. Listen, I had this cane I found once on a thief's corpse. Looked to me like a sorcerer's staff. Maybe you can sell it off to someone, generate some more coin to help out your friend Dandelion.
I'm sure I can make some use of it.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Peruse at your leisure. You'll not see a finer collection at the royal court.
Pretty impressive.
Should anything catch your eye, feel free to ask. I am your host, Everton of Rind.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
What do you want?
I'm told you have the key to the cemetery.
I did, until I gave it to Lorthiel. You'll have to speak to her.
Who's Lorthiel?
An elven huntress. She agreed to hunt ghouls and bring me what alchemical ingredients she could skin. It's some time since I've seen her, though she lives nearby, having rented the smith's storeroom.
Guess I'll look in on her.
Should you find any monster organelles, bring them to me. I'll pay you well.
Interested in the services of a witcher?
I do purchase alchemy ingredients. 1 oren for drowner and ghoul parts, 3 for organs from owl ghouls and drowned dead, and 6 for anything you skin off a fledder or wraith. I'll double those prices if the parts are cleanly skinned, undamaged.
You want any ready-made potions?
My, sounds like quite an opportunity. Of course, bring me whatever you have. They'll be a fine addition to my collection.
I was looking at your display.
It's a passion. You cannot fathom what people keep in their attics, the priceless historical artifacts they store there. I seek them out, collect them, study them to reveal the times from which they herald.
And anyone's free to see them?
Yes. I decided to give the public access to my collection. Haven't had immense numbers visit yet, but in time people will come to appreciate the wisdom that issues from history.
I see quite a few monster parts. Impressive.
I continue to expand my collection. Should you find anything that might complete it, bring it to me. I shall reward you generously.
Sure. Where did you get the coin for all this stuff?
I'm of the nobility, and my ancestors left me a small fortune. Instead of dashing it away on women and wine, as quite a few of my relatives have done, I decided to do something pro bono publico.
Listen, I found this thing. It looks ancient, like a sorcerer's staff.
It cannot be. A bent handle, acacia wood. This is clearly the staff of Jan Becker, the first human to tame the power.
Everton, not to spoil your day, but Becker arrived by boat with the first exiles, and that was a while back. I mean, he was the one to actually harness the natural elements and train the first mages. You know how long ago that was?
Of course I do. But I see no problem. It's the educational potential of the exhibited pieces that counts, not their authenticity. I'll need to make a placard immediately. 50 orens for you, and please accept this ring as a sign of my gratitude for your efforts.
Thanks. Nice bauble. Could be useful.
What do you want?
Everton, I found this strange stone. Don't know quite what to make of it.
Let me see. Witcher, you have found one of the 10 Sephiroth, magic-imbued stones, fashioned by the gnomes, the eldest of the sentient races. I believe this is the Tipperath.
Gnomes are pretty good at working metal. I'd really love to have one of their Gwihir swords, supposed to be the best in the world.
The little devils believe alchemy is the key to omniscience. The Sephiroth are their mystical stones. What a joy to have the Tipperath in my collection. I'll give you 50 orens for it, and this herb manual.
Great. I'll come by if I find anything else.
What do you want?
Got my hands on the journal of a certain traveler.
Let me see. Why, this is the diary of Beivid Backhuizen, the famous peregrinations among magic paths and places. A true rarity.
I heard he was the only human to ever see the famous Swallow's Tower.
There is much to suggest that the Swallow's Tower is a transfer point between worlds. Surely you must know, Witcher, that our world is not the only one. During the conjunction of spheres, our ancestors passed from their former universe into this world,
where they encountered elves, dwarves, and other sentient beings, who they promptly began exterminating like the monsters they found here. They took pleasure in persecuting non-humans, but funnily enough created not entirely human witchers to defend themselves from monsters.
Be that as it may, the journal is very valuable. What would you say to 50 orens and a book about fledders?
That should be useful. Thanks.
What do you want?
Take care.
Where did I put that Archangelica? Ah, greetings.
Greetings.
I'm Nurka, priestess of the Great Melitella.
Geralt, Witcher.
What brings you here, Witcher?
I'd hoped to find Lorthiel. I need to talk to her.
This isn't the best time. Lorithil has a terrible wound on her thigh. I've just come to dress it. Apparently these things come with her profession.
This is kind of urgent.
Nurka, I'm hardly bedridden, and I'd gladly know why a witcher has come to see me.
This'll only take a moment.
Fine, then, I'll allow the visit. On another note, Witcher, I'd gladly buy any herbs you've gathered. My stock is running dangerously low, and I'm not losing any patience. How can I help you?
Got any work for a witcher?
I have employment for anyone who knows a bit about herbs.
What are you interested in?
In Vizima, you should have no trouble finding white myrtle, verbena, and wolf's aloe. I'll pay 3 orens for a dose of any of those.
Where would I go to find some more valuable greenery?
Venture into the sewers, and you should find green mould, suent mushrooms, and fool's parsley. While the cemetery is a good place to look for bryonia, celandine, and hellebore, these are worth 6 orens a dose.
Where did you learn about herbs?
I'm a priestess of Melitele, who studied under Mother Superior Neneka at the temple in Elanda. I know no one who would be a better herbalist than the Mother Superior.
I've been to the temple in Alander many times, and I know Neneka. I owe her. Neneka treated me after a certain striga plowed a ditch in my neck.
If you visit her any time soon, be sure to give her the regards of Nurka.
Gwynblade.
You know me?
I've heard others tell of you and you're easily recognizable. Forgive me, but I haven't the strength for prolonged conversation. A ghoul bite. I don't feel too well.
This'll just take a minute.
Yes?
I'm here about the cemetery.
That's where the ghoul got me. Vile place. It's full of necrophages and other post-conjunction beings.
I guess you know a thing or two about monsters. Everton mentioned you supply him with alchemy ingredients, or that you did until recently.
Tell him to be patient. Just a few more days and I'll be out hunting again.
Oh no, my dear, you'll go nowhere. You've a slashed muscle, torn sinews, and he was inches away from rupturing your femoral artery.
The priestess is right. Combating ghouls requires one to be completely fit, and I'm not sure you can rely on that leg of yours just now. What do you say I stand in for you just for a few days?
Reasonable, I think. The wound needs several more days to heal completely. Lorithil, you must accept that you are not a female witcher and need just as long as other elves to heal.
A diable ep arse. I see you leave me no choice. Very well, Gwynblade, take my key and enjoy yourself in the cemetery.
I'm told you're no a bad dice player. Fancy a game?
Why not? I have some time.
Yes, what is it?
So, I beat all your friends at their games. Though how that proves I can be trusted, I'll never know.
Aye, they all seem to think you're all right. One challenge remains, a classic duel with swords until one of us yields.
You don't stand a chance, Gun. I'm a witcher.
I've always wanted to see one of your kind in action. Come on now, let's see that razor of yours.
All right, let's do this.
Bah, if I could bend and spin like you, the half pirouettes, feints, lunges, pure poetry.
Vesemir's training at Kaer Morhen.
Not a one out there can match a witcher for speed, that's certain. But let's get back to what's important, that treasure.
Listen, Gun, I gotta admit I've grown to like you and your company. Let's say we'll split what I find on the other side.
Ah, nonsense. It's our wish as the band of brethren to help you, and that's that. You keep it all.
All right then. Let me hear it.
Take this stone. They say it's magic. In the cemetery, you'll find a place of power. With this stone in hand, you'll be able to pass through it, like through a portal.
What's on the other side?
Don't know, never been. But they say elves hid a vast treasure there. You know the little she-elf, Laura Thiel? She was mighty interested in obtaining our little stone.
So there might be something to this after all. I'll keep my eyes peeled for her.
I truly hope you'll find real treasure there. But beware, treasures are oft well guarded.
Farewell, dwarf.
Farewell, Witcher.
I've been wondering, why do you call yourselves the Band of Brethren?
I can't remember who thought up the name. Might have been Navik. During the Northern Wars, friendly souls were one's only chance of surviving and emerging from that mess with your mind intact.
Were you at Sodden?
They call it a great victory, the place where we broke the Black One's back. But take it from me, gun hardest. Before 10 years are up, the Black Ones will once again cross the Yaruga and serve us up an even bigger melee.
I hope you're wrong.
Hope is something for fools. If you're smart, you'll prepare.
Right.
Yes, what is it?
What'll it be, handsome?
Still interested in that turquoise ring?
Have you found one?
I believe so.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Here's the key. But remember, it's bad luck to enter the house on odd-numbered days. Or is it even-numbered?
Come on, hit him!
Lost again.
Get up! What do you want?
I heard some serious prize fighting goes on here.
It just might, if you got the balls.
I want to fight.
Very well. To reach the final, you gotta beat Lizard and Wrymouth. You survive them, you go on to fight the Rivian, our current champ.
Tell the Rivian to start warming up.
Ready for Lizard? It's 75 orens to enter.
No need to put this off.
I like that attitude. All right, in the cell you go.
You've a fist of stone, Witcher. I feel sorry for your woman.
The fist is part of the job. I'm not in the habit of beating my woman.
A woman unwhipped gives lots of lip. Go see Ralph to collect your reward.
Congratulations. Your 150 orens and the entrance fee.
That was just a warm-up.
Ready for Wrymouth? Takes 125 orens to enter.
Ready.
Get in the cell.
My teeth! Son of a bitch, you knocked my teeth out!
Cut the drama. They were rotten anyway.
Fuck off! Fucking guard has your coin! Don't come round here no more!
Nice fight. Your prize. 250 orens and the entrance fee.
Great. Time for the Rivian.
The Rivian has accepted your challenge. 225 orens and you buy yourself in.
Bet on me, Captain. I'm in.
The Rivian's pretty tough. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Witcher, heard you're having problems with Glover. You help me, and I'll help you. You see, I have to win this fight. Ralph promised to release me if I do.
I guess I think a countryman's freedom is pretty important. All right. What do you want me to do?
I knew I could count on you. Drop your guard to show me where you want to get hit. I'll try to go easy. Witcher's spells. Damn the dog.
Be careful. Look too hard at a Witcher and you'll get scabs.
I'm not afraid, bitch. Got plenty as it is. Ralph's got your reward, and deal with Glover yourself.
Rivian defeated fair and good. I'm impressed. Your 450 orens and entrance fee. Ever thought of signing with someone? Me, for instance.
You want me to fight for you? Nah, I don't think so. Watching the door, Fleaball? Easy there, Smokey. If you're out here, must be something worth stealing inside. You look like you could use a juicy bone. Let me see what I can find you. Now, will you let me inside?
Can't see a thing.
What?
I found a pendant representing Laura Doran. Interested?
Wonderful. A fine piece of work. Laura Doran ep Sheardall in profile. Do you know about her? Quite an unusual tale. Her romance with a human might have changed the fate of both humans and elves.
Yeah, pretty sad story. Instead of uniting the races, it widened the rift between them. Though Laura met her death at the hands of humans, her elven brethren were the first to deliver a blow, condemning her for loving Creganen.
Shame. Damn shame. The pendant is lovely. I'll take it for 50 orens. Might you be interested in a jug of buttermilk? A good peasant brought it. I'd hate to see it go to waste, and I've always found it rather unpalatable.
Thanks. I'll come by if I find anything else.
What do you want?
I found this old pendant representing Ouroboros.
Ah, Ouroboros. The serpent swallowing its own tail, the symbol of death and rebirth, fate and infinity. It reminds us that each time something ends, something else begins.
So you want to buy it?
It'll be a fine addition to my collection. How does 50 orens sound? Care for some pot roast? Had friends over last night, but the cook simply produced too much.
Thanks. The snake of fortune. It looks like its coils could throttle all those who stray off their path.
Listen, you've done wonders for my collection, and I'd like to reward you somehow. I've been told you're in dire need of money, so please allow me to assist you with these 400 orens.
Whoa, that helps.
Think nothing of it. It's merely a drop in the sea that is the estate my ancestors left me.
Yes?
About that debt.
Got the money already?
2,000. Take it.
2,000? When Dandelion came by whining for a loan, I clearly remember mentioning it would cost him. I've waited a swiving long time for my money, so sorry, but you'll have to pay me interest.
How much?
1,000 orens. Watch what you say, Witcher. You're stomping on mighty thin ice, and I'm underneath waiting for it to crack.
Don't push it, Glover. We agreed on 2,000.
Witcher, any idea what a nemesis is? It's someone who inflicts rightful retribution or vengeance. In this case, it's embodied by one mean son of a bitch. Yours truly.
Just one comment. Sons of bitches who threaten me or my friends bring out the rabid wolf in me.
Boys, it seems the Witcher has challenged you to a fight. When you're done with him, bring him down to the cellar. My wyverns are hungry.
Geralt, nice of you to visit a dear friend in need.
I resolved matters with Glover. We need to leave the city pretty quickly.
That's a load off my back, let me tell you. Thanks, Geralt. To be honest, I was not looking forward to expiring in a pool of my own blood down some dark alley.
Later, Dandelion. Put it in a ballad. Now grab your shit and let's get out of town. Actually, we'll hit a bathhouse first. You stink something awful.
Vizima seemed a hostile shore, so we left the city and roamed the land. Jeremiah Trick, known also as Ramsmeat, stepped into Glover's boots. With no interest in wyverns, he turned Glover's pets into steak and began trading in fistek to support a robust appetite. But that is another story.
1,000 orins. Watch what you say, Witcher. You're stomping on mighty thin ice and I'm underneath waiting for it to crack.
Since you put it that way, I'd like some time to think it over.
Fine. Just remember, patience isn't my strongest suit. You wouldn't want Dandelion to have an unfortunate accident, would you? I hear you and Glover aren't the best of friends.
You mean he actually has some friends?
If he does, the band of brethren would not be among them. His boys have it in for us, extorting tribute, and we don't like to be forced to do anything.
Perhaps it's time to put Glover in his place.
Ooh, it's been a while since I've given anyone a good beating.
This just might be your lucky day.
Yes?
I'd like to introduce you to some friends.
Well, I don't want to meet your swiving friends, and I don't remember sending out invitations to a party, so turn your ugly mugs around and...
Shut up. I paid Dandelion's debt. That's reason enough for you to leave us be.
You've grown bold, Witcher, what with this bunch of ragged athletes behind you. So be it. You have until sunset to leave Vizima. We're with you,
peace
Witcher!
at last.
Geralt, nice of you to visit a dear friend in need.
I resolved matters with Glover. We need to leave the city pretty quickly.
That's a load off my back, let me tell you. Thanks, Geralt. To be honest, I was not looking forward to expiring in a pool of my own blood down some dark alley.
Later, Dandelion. Put it in a ballad. Now grab your shit and let's get out of town. Actually, we'll hit a bathhouse first. You stink something awful.
Vizima now seemed a hostile shore, so we left the city and roamed the land. We later learned of Glover's untimely passing. His wyverns had turned on him, so death was, alas, swift. No one mourned him. No one.